Everyone's gone. This is our base of operations. They all ditched me. They're like, I don't want to have to deal with dragons. I'm out of here. Thanks. By the way, you got a lovely inn here. It's a really nice place. And just because I'm having a rough day, I'm going to take it out on your tables. Yeah. Yeah. What did you get for charging me extra money to rest? You didn't tell my friend. You didn't tell me where my friends went. All right, this is the jewel salesman. Just want to see if he's got any new jade. No. So we got lightning, water, and charge fairy, basically. I suppose I could buy them, but I'd have to grind them up. And you guys just saw the grinding like 10 minutes ago. It's not that exciting. I don't want to have to level up all the fairies just to show off some stuff. It's the kind of thing I'd probably do like off camera and then be like, hey, look, it's cool things you could get if you want to spend an hour grinding. Alright, I'm pretty sure to save some time here, we're just going to go to the arena, because I'm pretty sure that's, I mean, blood sports and alcohol is clearly where you're going to find the information you need. Although there was that old man up here that had a treasure chest that he wouldn't let me steal. Maybe he's out of the way now. Excellent, he's gone. That's my heart now. So it looks like we're maybe 3 hearts out of max HP, judging by the size of the gauge, but no one cares, the old man, what happened to him or why his heart was in his treasure chest. Strange. I'm sure I just need to talk to the right person and they'll tell me where to go, but it's probably this way. Or they'll just be like a sapphire for winning the arena fight. Hey look, it's old man. Yeah, well, hope you didn't need that heart to stay alive. DK Hirai. I think he's just a silly little goblin, basically. We were in the arena earlier, so clearly. Yeah, thanks. Alright, I mean, am I supposed to go... I mean, last time we were here, we had to murder a guy to take his spot in the arena. And then we fought for a while. It was fun. We can't get back into his room, so there's nothing there. You know anything about Sapphire? No? I guess maybe the rankings just mean you get the most money for beating the people at the top. Like, if you can find a King Bull, we'll probably make the most G's. So we'll try, like, maybe a couple of these, but... Nobody's even dying in the arena, so I don't know why we even try. Yeah, the blue dragon was mysteriously injured. Cause is unknown, thankfully. Dragonite, oh man. Watch out for that Dragon Rage. Ow. Well, last time we were here, we did 12 damage per hit. We're doing 14 damage per hit now, so we definitely got stronger. Blust Auk. I don't think we've seen this guy before. Looks pretty weak, honestly. I'm not impressed. Alright, one more arena fight and then we'll move on. I've already fought Dr. Hirai. Maybe I'd like to fight the boss, whatever his name is. It's definitely not Bug-Og. I'm sure you can cycle through them by talking to him over and over again, right? Maybe not. Alright, well, I'm out of here. Ditch this joint. Unfortunately, we're in a bit of a lull here because I forget exactly where to go. Pretty sure my favorite's azure-colored dinosaur from the Paleolithic era. I totally made it up, by the way. I have no idea what era it is from. That's fine, man. We've already been there. Do I have to go to the Barren Land and keep... No, I can't even go to the Barren Land anymore. Like, if they want me to go to the Ook Land, totally not orcs, because you won't have copyright infringement. But we can't even get that direction, because we can't get to that area anymore. Alright, so where are we supposed to go? Is this just one of those situations where you have to talk to everyone in the town and then the way unlocks? Because I hate those. Right, I'm sure we've talked to these ladies already. Magic shop. We've been to the library, the magic shop, the weapon shop. Been trying to avoid going all the way through the tavern, or not the tavern, the apartment building again, because it takes forever. That's Vanessa's house, the weapon shop. I guess we've been pretty much everywhere. Yeah, there's not really any buildings left other than the apartment complex, so... Alright, it could be back in the first town. Okay, well we've got to wait, before I do the entire apartment complex, because I don't think that's it, and it will take a fair while to actually fully explore. Let's try going back to Arcs, because there was a couple, like, knowledgeable people back here that might have some tips for us. Sure. Yeah, okay, we're totally in the right place now. Okay, this is my bad. So, somewhere back in Toronto, someone mentioned, the library dude, or somebody anyway, mentioned Rune, and I totally forgot about him. That was a guy from the first town. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, they did tell us to come back here to talk to Rune, because he knows about the Sapphire, probably. Alright. So we go to the church school. It's really more of a school, but, you know, kind of looks like a church. But we need to go back here. I remember. Came back to me finally. And we need to break all this stuff. Alright. Stuff broken. Actually, no. Oh, I can't break his stool. So what you doing hiding up here, man? I've heard something about this before. Yay! I'm still breaking all your stuff. Even your apples. The amount of stuff breaking is kind of discouraging, but regenerates too quickly. Alright, we got the Sapphire. There's a statue somewhere that we put the Sapphire in that lets us go. I think it's on the path in between Arcs and Toronto, so that's really the only area that we should explore. We could go level grind some more, but let's not do that. So let's just go try to find the new area. I think it's just sort of the west here. Yeah, and if you were watching from before, we definitely get healed up a lot quicker by our life fairy nowadays. And these guys are hitting pretty hard. That's the statue, totally. I missed this the last time I walked through, but yeah. To the sealed world! Thought this was just the volcano, honestly. Anyway, let's go. Oh, flying gargoyle bat things. That's great. Everybody's favorite. Enemies are pretty tough here. No knockback on those guys is rude. A little bit of slow down. You guys know the drill. The 4.2 gigahertz processors can't handle 2 boomerangs and an arrow on screen at once. It's too much. Some catchy little music here, though. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest in the what was the name of that town where you find Reuben by the volcano, the fire area? It's got a bit of that going. I wonder if I should just be going straight down, or like if there's anything actually here that's worth looking for. Well, getting some experience at least. That makes it all worthwhile. Wasn't expecting water down here, to be honest. Figured it'd be lava or something. I did take quite a lot of damage on the way down that, so I should be a little bit careful here. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to be thorough and explore for all you guys, but might be wasting a little bit of extra time. Okay. So, I didn't see anything down here. Water's just a dead end. There's gonna be a cave or something then, and I just missed it. It's gonna be like the ice castle in the desert where you just have to explore around the middle till you get lucky. Well, I guess as long as I'm getting the blue orbs, I'm not gonna complain too much. Because I do need those. Yeah, I mean, I keep getting level ups, so that'll be fine. But I kind of wish I knew where I was going. I might actually have to go look up a map just so I can figure this out without having to waste like half an hour randomly walking around this mountain. Alright, so that was where we started. I guess this area isn't that big, but I'm certainly not seeing any paths. Maybe, actually, it's possible. It's possible that I'm blocked here by quests progression. Like, I need to actually go back to Toronto and talk to my friends before, like, they're here and they open up a door or something dumb. I'm hoping that's not the case. I guess maybe the top left, if there's a way up there. I haven't actually been to that area, so like it's wider at the bottom of the screen than it is at the top of the screen, so if I can find a way up the top left area, that's somewhere we haven't been yet. But I don't think there's a way up there. It's pretty hard to dodge the gargoyles. The slowdown is just amazing. High quality video games. Alright, that's pretty sure a pretty solid cutoff. Maybe I have to come back and they bring me like a ladder or something. I'm gonna die if I don't get out of here pretty quick. Okay, if I can get to that one and jump to the left, then... Okay. I was just going about this the wrong way. There is a way over. Very specific, gotta fall down in the right area kind of thing. Alright, okay. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Well, I'm really glad I leveled up the life fairy as far as I did, because I need a lot more healing than I'm getting. And if I was getting the slow motion healing from the last dungeon, I'd had to burn a lot more healing items is all. This looks good though. Flying enemies are always the worst. Oh, I lost my blue orb. Not bad for leveling up though, compared to the last dungeon for sure. I mean, I know I found a really good spot where we could sort of farm those XP orbs, but this probably wouldn't have been that bad of a spot either. The enemies move a little bit more randomly, so it's kind of hard to follow. It feels like I'm still at a dead end, though. Shoot. I thought I cracked it. Point blank archer. Point blank arrow to the face, you know. Well, I feel like this has to be the way you're supposed to go on this map, is the top left. And I got to the top of the top left area and it was a dead end, so... Unfortunately... I think this was all for naught. I want to get one more blue orb because that'll level up my fairy, I think. My healer fairy, and then we're out of here. No, be two more. Alright, anyway, let's get out of here. I'll have to buy a couple more warp gates, actually, because this is my last one. Should have gone and told people I got the sapphire before I went there, I guess. Or at least we'll see. Anyway, maybe I'm wrong. Nobody's here. Great! Maybe I just still missed something on the mountain. I should... Maybe I just need to talk to the library dude again. He's the one that sort of sent me that direction to find the sapphire, so... Maybe now that I've got the sapphire, or used the sapphire, I have something to say. Let's buy a couple warp gates first, though. I'd like to have at least 2, then you can warp somewhere and warp back to where you just were, but we'll get 3 for emergencies. Let's go try... Well, see, they did give me this ice spell. Maybe I should have tried that on the wall at the top of the mountain. Because they did... Someone told me that I might need this ice spell. Yeah. I'm trying to look for my friends, you know, Rain and the Fairy Queen and all that. I don't know where they went. They all disappeared. We had such a good powwow before we went to the ice castle. Where's my prep for this dungeon, right? I sure did. But... I don't know what to do. There's not much else back in Toronto to do. Check the arena one more time. I guess I must have just missed something on the mountain. Could be something back in Arcs, but doubt it. Unless Rune told me something and I just didn't pay attention. Yeah, these people are all just the same. There's nobody new here. It's... We're finally getting late enough in the game that my memory is not carrying me through. Oh, Cassian's gone missing. That's interesting. She's the green outfitted girl that's been helping us out. Southern Flag family, huh? I guess we'll go talk to Rune one more time, but... It's like all my friends have gone missing, and Cassian's one of them. It's interesting that there's a posting for it. Sometimes people need a change. I mean, I gotta go talk to the dragon, so... Yeah, that part wasn't the problem. The problem was... What do you do after you get to the mountain? I'm almost positive there's like... It's like a cave, and then you're inside, and the main dungeon is actually inside the mountain. Just like most of the other areas, but... Crazy pot lady. Well, I don't know where Cassian is, I don't know where the rest of my friends are. I don't know how to get into this mountain volcano level. Not a good sign. I think they're talking about the ancient plaque we got a couple levels ago. Probably friends of the main character's father, by the way I understand it. Alright, well let's try again. At least I know where to go, so shouldn't be too much travel time. At least, like, it's not totally wasting time, because we do level up our fairies, and that'll definitely help out as we get to the end of the game, but... feel like I'm wasting time, nonetheless. Need the magic sword, everybody. Alright, so... Maybe I needed to read the note that Cassian has gone missing, and then now she'll be here or something. Maybe. Sure bought the leg brack, anyway. I still feel like, because this area is kind of easy to miss, that this sort of top left area has to be the way to go, but I don't know. Let's check it thoroughly from bottom to top. Alright, well I don't want to jump down because that'll... Well, you have to do a lot of backtracking to get around there, so that's fine. Freaking monsters homing on you. Good, I need more healing, so that's what I want. I wonder if the healer's level goes up slower than the others. Like, it looks like Dudaga is 200, which is 4 orbs every level. Oh no, it's the same, probably. Whatever the max level is. No idea. They've got just enough AI that they kind of fly off screen if you chase them at the wrong second. It's kind of weird. Charge into you when you're not able to dodge out. I guess it could be like all the way up on the left, the top left, and then back to the right from the top. Like, oops. Ah, I lost another orb. Oh well. Looks like that one that just respawned probably just always gives you a blue orb. We've probably got another spot here where if we wanted to, we could sort of force a certain enemy to respawn over and over again and give us infinite blue XP orbs. I can totally jump this, guys. Just go diagonal. Was this the one that gave me the orb? No. And I could jump that way, but I don't... Oh, that is it. Oh, boy. Whew, finally got it. All right. Two, like, somewhat blind jumps that you can't get to otherwise. And we're finally in. All right. So we got lava explosions. Ah, yeah. I remember that now. So you can walk on the lava. It's not like the black falling, sort of, what you want to call it. It's not like you fall and restart the level. You just take damage. I remember this dungeon taking a ton of damage the first time I played through as a kid. So the Silent Stones. This stone has a will that opens a road only for the pure of heart. Those of you stopped on this road, don't give up. Keep trying. I forget the exact trick there, but I'm sure we'll find some Silent Stones later on. But yeah, I remember having to... Oh, good, dark areas. I think this was the first time in the game, my first time through, where I started actually realizing that I needed to grind up, like, the healing fairy a little bit. Because you just take so much damage in here. But, we'll see. I want to check the right side of the entrance first. Or, you know, this at least. Ah, good. But it's also possible that when I first played it, like, I didn't realize that the ice spell made paths in the lava. So another rock room. It's either two entrances to the same room or... Oh, that just took us to the same spot. Okay, right? Maybe? I don't know. I should look at my map, honestly. Looks like... Let's just pull out the X-ray goggles, yeah. Get a bit of an idea where we're going. Alright, it's just one big room with 5 entrances, and there's that one middle room that I haven't figured out how to get to yet. Alright. So we'll probably need the light fairy for this room to make it a little bit more manageable. I think a lot of the rocks in there attack you, if I remember at all. But... I also wouldn't be surprised if there's something hidden in this room somewhere that you can find by making the right platform. Maybe. And you thought we were done with the ice dungeon. Maybe there's nothing there. Alright, fine. We'll have to use it later, I'm sure. Alright, well, let's switch out... I think I'm actually going to unequip my attack fairy for once. Because I think I'm going to need the healing to keep happening. And then I need the light to see, so... Dude Knight, welcome back. Now... I remember this room being a bit of a pain. Maybe it's just mazy, maybe just lots of tough enemies, I don't remember for sure. Maybe this is the silent stone room that the plaque was referring to. Sure missed that attack, fairy. You know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll alternate. So, like, when my health is good, I'll switch back. Like, when it's full and the healing fairy does nothing, I'll switch it out. And at least we'll kill enemies quicker, but... I will need to be able to heal now and then, I think. So if I remember correctly, this room might change based on what door you enter it from. And it might change over time. Like, the stones won't move while they're on screen. But I think when they're off screen, some of them switch positions. There's probably a few different patterns that dictate how you can get around. I think... I'm trying to remember how it works, but, like... Maybe if I look at the glasses, I'll have a bit of an idea of where we need to go. Like, I remember this room being a pain. So, there might be a chest in the top left. We can't really get there. But there's definitely a central top room and a far top right room. And I haven't been to either of them yet, so... Unfortunately, I think there's quite a lot of wandering in here. Well, 3 hits is better than 5, I think, so attack fairy's good. But yeah, I don't know what triggers the rock switching position. And I know it only happens off screen, so it's really obnoxious. Like, I can't go right at all right now. It's not all right. Silent stones, eh? This is the kind of room that really frustrated me when I was a kid. And unfortunately, now that I'm an adult, it's like, I don't have any solution to it. Like, even the plaque just says, be persistent, keep trying. Eventually, you'll get where you want to go. So that's that top left area I wanted to check out, because I thought there might have been like a treasure up here or something. Looks like that's negative, but maybe by walking into this corner, it will unlock a path to somewhere else we want to go. Or it will trap us here so we can't even leave this area. That's fun. I have no idea what the pattern is. I don't even know if there is a pattern. It could just be random. I'm going to try starting in the top right one because I want to go to the room on the right side of the stone room. It's fine. I hate those things so much. Can't even dodge them, they just pop up right beside you. Alright. Brain Lords. Okay, so this is locked. So that's the end goal. So that must mean we need to get to the central top, like the central, like there's 2 doors. Maybe the other one's not locked. So use that entrance to get to the locked door. Maybe we can use this entrance to get to the key for it, maybe? We're close, I think. Oops. I think I may have reset my chat or something. Hold on. No. Just quiet chat lately. That's cool. No worries. Thought I might have messed up the stream or something. It's cool. It's like half an hour with no one posting anything in chat. What's going on? Either YouTube's messed something up or just quiet times. It's cool. Oh, I remember those guys. They blow up, yeah. But they do give XP. Still dead end. Now let me just, again, because I pulled this up to check something and then I checked something else completely differently. Yeah, it's still a fair ways left and up to get where I want to go. Just grooving to the soul. No, it's all good. Sometimes I just get suspicious that YouTube's messing things up when it's too quiet. That's not going to take me anywhere. Alright, well this room's gonna be real fun. Gotta keep going left and up, but the rocks are not cooperating here. Yeah, if you have... I seem to recall, like, this is an area that if you have not leveled up your lighting fairy, it's even worse, because you can't see very far, so you can't see what's... you can't even... Well, you can't even plan out if you can get through a path or not. Well, I'm totally trapped now. I can't go forwards or backwards. Okay, this is looking good. Alright, this is where I was trying to go. That wasn't too bad. Just gotta run back and forth until it lets you through. And now we can just teleport past that room if we need to. Except there's another room on the second floor. Alright, so stuff on this one, there's 3 doors to check out. Far west, far east, and south-south. And I bet you the suspiciously shaped room on the southeast of the map is... let's not post that on Reddit. That's got to come up probably... I imagine the locked door on the last floor has a staircase that leads to that. Probably. Probably. Well, I am a fan of all that experience orbs. That's great. Maybe they knew, the developers knew that this area was really frustrating, so at the very least they tried to reward you with lots of level ups. Yeah, like, I gotta remember that. Almost every enemy I kill right now. Okay, totally locked in. My favorite. I love it when you backtrack and you can't actually get away anymore. In real life, this cave would be freaking, like, nightmares. Like, this would be the thing of nightmares. Some sick joke. Yeah, if you got claustrophobia, this might not be a very happy place. So I couldn't get to the far west up or down door because the game wouldn't let me. Gotta love it when it does that. It can't be random. There has to be just a few different patterns, and then they maybe cycle in a certain order. Or else you literally could get trapped. The Land Dragon Key. Well, we made some progress. So now let's see if I can get to this southwest door. Still got paralyzed. Boo. My ability to move to the southern end of the room is not too good today. Yeah. This is good. This is just what I wanted. Hey, this is Blue Ankylo playing it, so you guys don't have to at home. This may become the worst part of the game. We'll see. Come on, just kill the brain. It's good. I wanted things to be brighter. So all I'm trying to do is get to the bottom left, you know. Simple. It's getting closer here. Oh, it's looking good. Holy smokes. I think this is the room I was looking for. And all it is healing. That's not a treasure chest. Alright, so... I mean, it's good that I figured it out, but... What else is left? Just the one on the far right? Far right, alright. Alright. To the right we go. Right as rain. Let's try to stave off the insanity of the stone room. I have a feeling I, like, blocked this from my memory of the game. I'd completely forgotten about it until I got in here. And I think I know why. I have to imagine if you were a video game reviewer back in the 90s, this is the kind of part of the game that would definitely mark it down a couple points. Unless you're like a hardcore, like old school Dungeons and Dragons fan where you really loved like frustrating claustrophobic dungeons that take forever. That's probably a fetish, right? Okay, I'm into the right side of the map, and I just need to get the door, the path to the door above to open. I guess it would feel better... Oh, maybe it's further to the right, actually. Maybe I'm not far enough. My problem with this is mostly that it just doesn't feel like you have any control over progress. It's like you just wander until eventually the game decides to let you through. And that's, in my opinion, bad design. You want the player to feel like they have, what's it called? You have some sort of action, like you have impact on the game. There we go. If it was just rolling dice all day, it's not a very good game. That kind of thing. Alright. I found the rock breaker. Rock and roll. It's a freaking axe. It's a freaking axe! Axes are the worst! Unless it can break all those stones, then it's the best. Let's go try. If this can break the rocks, then I'll change my mind about everything. Nope, nope, the game lied. Magic doesn't break it. Alright, well, if you're going to give me an axe that says it can even shatter stone, it needs to be able to shatter stone or I'm not going to be happy. I'll just use my chuckler. Alright, well, I did get the key, though, early enough that I'm pretty sure I can save a heck of a lot of time by going back to Droog 1 and then just going to the right and going straight up. Where I probably won't have to wait for the stones to cooperate. We might die a little bit from all the explosions, though. It's cool. It's part of the game. Part of the fun part of the game. Maybe the charge attack? There's really no charge attack for your weapons. The charge attack is just magic. And I was going to show some more of that off, to be fair. I kind of forgot. That's your lightning spell. It seems pretty cool. Fortunately, my easy path to the top right did not open. Maybe I can cycle it by going through the door. Anyway, that's the lightning bolt. It's pretty cool. We'll try the firebolt next. Ah, there it is. We can go up. As long as it doesn't block me in the next 5 seconds. This key. Yeah, it'd be cool if they had, like, weapon... What? There's another locked door? That's not good. I don't know where the other locked door is. With a name like Brainlord, well, unfortunately, Crazy Mo, you joined in a time where no matter how big your brain is, you're not really speeding it up much. Ah, shoot. So if this is not the right key for this door, I don't know where to go. Oh, snap. Am I doomed forever to roam the halls? Oh man, that fireball charges up pretty slow. Oh, well that was cool and all. I guess I shouldn't just assume everything will pierce through rocks. The rock breaker breaks one special rock. I mean, I assume with a name like Rock Breaker, it should be breaking a rock. But I was really hoping it would make it so I could get through these rooms. Now, if there's a special rock, because like I don't know where to go. I found a key and I found a rock breaker, and I think I've been to every room I have access to. So maybe there's a rock somewhere. Hopefully not in the room full of rocks that we can go to, maybe? Let's do a loop out here. This is main entrance, basically. I mean, we could kill these rocks already, so it's no big deal. These are just enemy rocks. Nothing special there. I sort of remember there being another area with a bunch of lava in it that you do some sort of ice pathing through. But I think it's like further up the volcano, basically. This just tells you to be patient. Pure of heart, yeah, my butt. Yeah, it'll open if you're earnest and you just keep smashing away at it forever. Well, I don't think there's anything else on the first floor, basically. I think we have to go back up to the second floor and see if I missed something in there. Let me pull out the mouse. A little bit hard to see, I know, but there's the main room, and then like the saves point. We've never been into this area. This door's locked, we don't have the key, and this is the way to the second floor. I don't think there's anything else in here that I could have possibly missed. We just haven't been to this area yet, and I don't think we've been to this area yet. And there's no paths. Like, there's going to be staircase here and a staircase there, basically. That'll be a staircase, probably. That'll be a staircase right there. So, back to second floor, and then we'll try to... I have to find something. I mean, I can keep smashing things with this, and eventually maybe we'll find something that smashes. There needs to be an accessory that doubles the charge rate of your magic. I bet you for the fireball spell, if the enemies didn't become invincible when you hit them, I bet you it would hit them more than once. Not really that impressive. Not the worst, but... What we need is that phaser thing. The phaser spell that I'm pretty sure does the most damage of any magic. Alright, we got a little bit lucky. We got through the first silent stone room without too much trouble that time. So, second floor. Let's do a little bit of plotting first. Try to figure out where to go. So, again, I'll bring this up. This room just had the healing well. This room had the key, I believe. And this room had... oh, I think I see. So this room had the rock breaker. I betcha if I made it to here, I would have seen a staircase down. And I just never explored into this corner. And that would be the reason why that corner exists. Maybe here as well. Like, that could be a staircase down. Remember, there was that room in the middle of the first floor that I never got to? Maybe it connects right here. Maybe. And then maybe one up here. So I have to try to get, like, from here. Man, it's going to be a pain in the neck. That's the trouble, right? Like, once I'm in the middle of this room, it's really hard to tell where to go or how many backtrack trips it's going to take to get where you want to go. I should have brought more warp gates, is the answer. But Anyway, so it's right for a while, and then either down or up, depending on what I'm gonna try maybe the lower, the down area first, because I feel like that might be like a secret sort of thing, whereas the upper path is probably, I'm guessing, the way to go, like the progressing way rather than the extra questing way. If you guys ever notice a rock that looks different that I should try my axe on, just let me know and I'll try to catch it in chat as well. Because I do agree with that, I just don't want to hit every single rock in here with an axe. Because there's probably thousands of them. So up from here would probably be that path. So it's just a question of going south along here. Maybe? Ha! There was a staircase. Okay, well. I missed it. Oh, even this room. Okay, I kind of remember this. This is a room that sometimes just is blocked. Like, you'll walk into this room and the treasure chest is blocked. And I think I remember as a kid never really figuring it out. It's just, over time, you come back and forth until eventually you get in there. So this will be that central room in the first floor, so we've covered that. So then the only way to go now is to that northern little alcove. And hopefully we can get there. Oh man, look at that. What a nice video game. They heard all the complaining, and now they're letting me actually make some progress. Alright, so we got some more lava, some more exploding. That's fine. Trying to get poisoned though. Oh. Get some XP. Ah, I walked right into it. Alright, well I took a bunch of damage there that I shouldn't have. I got a few antidote herbs, so that's not too bad yet. And I'd like to use the healing... Well, okay. Because we've got an emulator, this is not something that would necessarily have worked terribly well if you're playing along on the actual cart on the emulator. But seeing as we do have a healing fairy and a certain special ability, anytime you want to heal up, we could just do this. But until the healing fairy gets to a very high level, it still takes quite a while to just sit there and let it do it normally. Gotta love 10 times speed or whatever it is. Alright, but I still think I'm gonna need more of the Dark Fairy for a while. Maybe I don't need the Dark Fairy, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, actually, that is a good point. Let me look at the map. Maybe we're done with the dark rooms anyway. Well, I know where we are. Okay. Well, we need to get the key. We need to find a key down here and then get back to that first floor locked door. Because that's still... We still know about one locked door. Well, we'll go with regeneration for now. I know I skipped all that and frame skipped through it and then re-equipped anyway. Alright, so this room, yeah. This is where they're going to force you to either take damage or understand how to make ice platforms. That's fine. That's good. Floor just disappears as you walk. Cool. It's a fun area. Good time. Excellent. More healing. I like it. Okay, so there's a locked door. It's got to be the one key we've got. Nothing else in here by the looks of it. A stern black dragon is carved into the key. I was looking at chat for a second. Almost got killed. Did get poisoned, of course. Oh, so unfortunately, and this is a big shame, I know where this key goes, but I do not have a warp gate to get me there in a reasonable amount of time. So we have to work our way all the way back. I should have bought more warp gates, I think. Dang it. Yeah, that sucks. No, there's nothing we can do. Just jump right into the lava. Oops. Why even bother making a path? This would be a great point in the game for them to have a shortcut back to the beginning, but I assume they basically are. Oh, come on! I got like lagged into that one. I couldn't move. All right. Well, I'm glad we've got lots of antidotes. I think they just assume that you have lots of warp gates with you because, well, you can buy them for cheap. Hey, Left Mew. You haven't missed too much other than a bit of frustration here in the Silent Stones, they call this area. It's perhaps the worst area in the game for just wasting time. Didn't realize I took all that damage again either. I'll just use a mushroom. Alright, well hopefully we can get through this area without too much trouble. Maybe we'll get lucky. Love my defender boomerang, that was cool. But yeah, I know where to go, and I think there's only 2 of these rooms. So, once we're done with this, we should be done with the Silent Stones. I hope. I'm certainly not going to miss this area. If you're just tuning in, for instance, this is a room where the path is randomly blocked and the stones will randomly change position when they're off screen. Well, I say randomly. There's probably some pattern, but they will just move between positions and it will feel very random. See you later, Mr. C. Have a good day and all that. Thanks for stopping by and enjoying the stream. Getting close. Oh, yeah. Just had to make it reset once. Alright. One more stone room, and we're basically clear. For this one, we need to get to the far right. I have a slight hunch that perhaps as you spend more and more time in the stone room, like they know you've been in the level, like maybe there's a timer involved, that it starts being more generous, but that could just be like myself trying to keep myself sane. Sane, that is to say, like I hope that it gets gentler on you the longer you stay in here. Otherwise, I don't know. But yeah, might as well just take this. This is the closest door to the door I need to get to. Maybe it'll let me through. Alright. Good. Well, it actually wasn't too bad for a backtracking adventure. I was worried that was going to take a really long time. Now, hopefully that's the end of the dark. Or, not just dark, the end of the Silent Stone, specifically. Figured that might be a secret room, you know. You know how it is. Alright, so 3rd floor, essentially, although it's just... We went from the main floor, we went up 1, like we went to floor 2, and now we're in, like, basement 1 or something like that. I don't think any of that will be stone rocks. So we've got a central room with 3 exits. Probably the top one will be locked, I betcha. And then bottom right and bottom left of this next room will have either key or some sort of armor or something, I bet you. And I can almost guarantee that I'm going to need some healing. Because I have a hunch that this next room is going to be full of fire and explosions. Did I save it? I hope I saved it. Okay. Alright, let's do this thing. I didn't even think there'd be a little staircase there. Check this out. I found the cheese! I think you can basically interrupt the healing if after the fairy flashes you enter the next room before you flash. Alright, hope you guys are excited for some more adventuring platform adventure fun. Excitement and all that. I might consider a save state here if I start having a problem. Because this is a pretty large room, and I think it's quite a long way back if we fall near the end of it. But I'll try it once without any save stating. Okay, that was close. The leg almost got me. I guess I'm just lucky that he couldn't push me off. Okay, want to be here. This shouldn't be difficult, but let's just be patient and wait till they line up again, because that'll be the safest way to safest time to cross. It'll happen eventually. Right here. Alright, this should be not too difficult. Just patience, one good jump and we're free. Alright. Look at that, I didn't even need to use save states and scummery. So at least we get like a checkpoint. I'm pretty sure if you fall here, we'll just start this room over again. Oh boy. Don't get lost. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Alert! That's gonna hit me. Probably just burned out my entire shield. That was a good direction, I think. Unless these are synced up. Oh, they're probably synced. I could try to diagonal jump. Okay, okay, okay. This jump is possible. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. It's fine. Try again. It's all good. It's all good. This jump is possible. You gotta believe. I did not press the right direction. Okay. Try again. Gotta hit the diagonal. It's important. Yes! Haha! Take that, video game. Other than the fact that I did fail it, and then I had to use a save scummery technique to get through. Anyway, now we can just go back to the beginning. It's fine. Unfortunately, unless I had a warp gate, I still have to do this room again. There's no way to skim through this one. And this is why I was patient the first time, because I knew that would happen. Your dude is pretty good at falling through tiny cracks. I mean, I'm not saying in real life I would be better at jumping and platforming, but I couldn't be much worse than this guy. That's all I'm saying. On the other hand, you know, he does a pretty good job of not breaking his legs from all of the falls. So, I think he's probably better than me at not breaking legs, essentially. Just gotta kill all the enemies to defeat the leg. I've made it so far, I don't want to have to redo all that stuff again, so forgive me. Please forgive the Ankylo for save scumming a little. mean, this jump shouldn't be hard, it's just sort of timing. Yeah, I mean, I would have made it, so it's fine. Alright, got the key. Now, I'm assuming this direction gives us some treasure from another puzzly, platformy thing. Alright, look at that, easy. Oh boy. I love these sorts of areas. This stuff's always fun. I feel like what might have happened there is I had some muscle memory from back when I was a kid, and it managed to carry me through. That's my theory. Look at that! All the keys. I thought that would actually be treasure, but keys are keys. Okay. Good news for platforming today. We've actually had pretty good luck at not being terrible at platforming, so... yeah. Yep. Probably going to be easier to make this jump from this corner, just because of the direction of the this quicksand. Yeah, left Mew. Each dungeon has to have a share of it, basically, and we made it, I think. It's like the developers they couldn't quite decide if it was Brain Lord for puzzles or Finger Lord for something completely different, but actually just for precision platforming. Alright, come on, let me charge up my ice ball. Kind of hoping that would do extra damage to, like, fire enemies or something, but... just kind of checking corners, because we can always use the ice to cross the lava and get to an odd area that normally you couldn't walk to. Okay, there's a door there. And then... nothing here. I don't think I missed anything. I'm trying to be thorough, but... you never know for sure. Alright, so where are we? I haven't looked at my map in a while. Looks like we've done basically everything on this floor except finish this room and probably go down the stairs. Also, keep in mind, we are still looking for a rock that looks different that we can break with our Stonebreaker axe, because it may work on something, but I don't know what. Might be a secret, might be required to progress, I don't know. If I remember correctly, those exploding enemies do hit for a ridiculous amount of damage if you let them hit you. So that's why I'm being so careful around them. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they do like 8 or 9 ticks of life or something if you get hit. Okay, this is like the 4th floor. Based on other dungeons, we may be getting close to the end already. Maybe. There's usually around 4 floors. This is a little smaller, and I don't know for sure if we've actually been to that little U-shaped room on the right that's not connected. Maybe we have. Maybe this is the boss coming up in a second. I do have a key, so maybe we're good. Maybe it's the more linear of the dungeons. Alright. Sounds like maybe this is a big boss fight. Yeah, even with the annoying silent stone room, I think we still made it through this area much quicker than the last 2 dungeons. A dead dragon, huh? Should we check the corners? I feel like there's got to be something on one of those walls. We're gonna have to go check. I love how your ice charge gets interrupted by the undodgeable fire explosions. It's really fair. I mean, I don't know for sure if there's anything over here, but I figured it was worth a try. Alright, well, this side seemed like a failure. Unless there's, like, literally a wall that you can just walk through or something. Alright, well, I was trying to be thorough. I guess, like, it's because there's, probably the right side would have been the one to push against. Because there is a room to the right. And theoretically, there could be a secret path over there, but nothing looked obvious to me anyway. Oh, sad music. Come closer, young Ankylos. Hey, it's a black dragon. He uses acid breath. You take 50 damage and you only have 14, so you are dead. Oh, and actually, he's a fire drake, of course. Last of the dragons. You guys really should have worked on your breeding program. Oh yeah, I remember the lagoon with all that lava room stuff. That's a game I'm not looking forward to replaying anytime soon. Playing with fire. The ancient world was destroyed in 7 days. Sure. Enix likes to throw in references like that. The Dragon Warriors, trademark, copyright, registered, seal. I'm a descendant of the tribe, sure. Can you remember about the blood that flows through your veins? Because, like, that's how memories work. Look, I tried to find you. In fact, I'm pretty sure my dad was looking for you. But he probably was killed by monsters on the way. So, unfortunately, I don't think we get to play Dragoon here, get a large lance, and actually fly on a dragon, unfortunately. Kind of looks like maybe the last dragon's gonna die here. Killed by lightning bolt? Maybe he was a blue dragon after all. Lightning breath. Hey, we got a level up. That's a lot of guard. Thanks for the level up, dragon. He's still alive, I guess. Is he? I don't know where I'm going, though, to be fair. You didn't actually tell me where to go. And I can never return. Alright, well, if you look at the stats, I got, like, all the extra stats, 5 whole more power, and 10 whole more guard. It's like, the dragon gave us a third of a Dudaga fairy permanently. Just grounded into our bones, basically. Although the Dudette was the defense fairy, and we got like 2 of those, but it's mostly because the fairies can just level up to a ridiculous point and make you overpowered, but that's the way we want it. Alright, well, is that really everything? There was no boss or anything at all? You're gonna make me backtrack out? Sounds like the developers were getting sloppy. They didn't add like some sort of volcano monster that was assaulting the dragon that we had to save him from or something.